All right.
Just hold on, just another matchup this week, right?
One more time.
Hold on, just another matchup this week.
It's another one. Very good one, I mean, everybody knows who they've got up front between, 99, 69, all those guys. Good defensive coordinator, good scheme. It's going to be a great challenge.
99 in particular, though, Anthony talked about just he can be so the offense technique, he can just kind of ad lib a little bit and be still so good and it's so hard to go against. Can you speak to that when you watch it, just how difficult of a matchup is that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's, in my opinion, he's currently clearly the best defensive lineman in our league right now, and probably, in my opinion, the best player in our league right now. And, it's something that you've really got to hone your technique this week and, set with technique, trust what you see, and when you punch, and you just got to handle him,
What makes him so special? What separates him?
Just I think his ability to move in kind of different ways than the typical defensive lineman. He's not overly oversized or anything, but he's got great speed and great just everything about him. And then he's relentless. I mean, he doesn't give up on a rush. He's going to come every play, give it to you, come back the next play. You just got to trust your technique, set it, and set the win. So
it was Frank's rookie year, so he was still kind of working through some things, but that matchup in particular was one he really struggled with. I think it was eye-opening for him. Have you talked at all with Frank this week in your preparations? Just what he learned from that experience, maybe you can apply this week?
Yeah, definitely. I've always talking with Frank on center-related stuff and how he sees that, and then a little different with setting at center versus him for playing guard and technique there. A little different on how you set it, but yeah, I've talked with him and we've come up with a plan to deal with, and we'll go from there.
It's been a couple of weeks now, so you've got a couple starts under your belt. I imagine whatever nerves that may have been attached to that are kind of sluggy and fading. But what have you thought of your experiences, particularly after watching the film? How do you feel like you're playing?
Yeah, I think your goal as a player every week should be to improve your game every week, and you take a couple things that no matter who you are as a player, you can be the best player, the worst player. You're always going to have a couple plays here and there that you want back that I didn't do something right here, and you work the next week to improve that. And as long as you're improving every week, you're getting better as a player. That's all you can do. So.
You're not showing up in a big way negatively, which I think is always the important thing for
absolutely
an offensive lineman. So, what has that done for your confidence? I mean, did you need that confidence? Is it different than maybe 2 weeks ago?
I think, yeah. I mean, you go into your first game, first start that you ever have, and you anybody, if they say they're not nervous, they're lying to you. I mean, it's a different feeling, but now that I've gotten into a couple of them, you settle down a little bit, you see the game for yourself, and you play from there.
What about your feelings going into this one? Are you the kind of person that's, you want to go up against the best? You're excited to go up against a guy like Aaron Donald, or are the nerves kind of popping up again?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you see it's a great defensive front, and, with that is going to come a great challenge. And, if you're not playing the game to, go out and see how you compete against the best, then what's the point?
Anthony said there wasn't a darn thing that you guys did well offensively last week. Just how do you change that? How do you guys come out better?
Yeah, I think that, it's got to start from your practice aspect. I mean, can't be making mistakes in practice, or if you do that, you're going to end up seeing them come out on the field. So I think, you clean up practice, that'll be a lot better. And then, we got to come out and start fast. We can't start with any kind of penalties or anything along those lines. Those will really kill you. And then, we got to start coming out and just, doing our assignment one player at a time, one play at a time.
Coach Campbell said you want to supercharge practice going into this week and maybe change some things up, put a walkthrough before practice so you guys can see everything before you go out and go full speed. So have you noticed a difference in intensity or things being swapped around for better preparation?
Yeah, we've changed up our schedule a little bit. It's a way that I've actually been used to doing it at other places that I've been, and the schedule that I personally liked better with seeing different looks and getting to see that, going back, looking at them again, and then going out and practicing full speed again. And then I think we're having a really good week of practice this week and are getting ready for the game.